Little bit, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. Never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball. Soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. We step on, spin, move, in zone, go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. We step on, spin, move, in zone, go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that, time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back, doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be, playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast, a family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing just to heal. Step on, spin, move, in zone, go for sideline, a touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off.
Today, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. And right away, he lost the throw. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So here are the Patriots now in excellent field position to start things out. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And his arm strength is often described as out of this world, and I've seen some throws out of him that are just really off the charts. But sometimes he relied on his arm so much his footwork got in the way, led to some inconsistency. But I've loved watching him evolve as a quarterback. He gets better and better each year.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Michelle. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Sony Michel, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 2. Stafford got his man. That's Harry. yards shy of the end zone. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And they will run it with Michel. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
New England.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Pats have taken the early lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Harrell's on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Able to find Waller. That's complete. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Dante Hightower on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44, Breeze. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Broken tackle. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Patriots' 17-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Saints nothing.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Still about 3 yards shy of a 1st as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded. Maybe brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Play action. Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. The throw there finding its way to Boyle. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball carrier.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
A gain of 7.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Stafford now to throw. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll turn to Michel as they go back to the ground. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New England.
On first down, Stafford here. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 33 in the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. And
they'll go for it. It's Breeze. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. A first down carry for Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
At the 22-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Breeze now. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Stafford on first down. Got a man open. That's Harry. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Stafford outright. This is Boyle, the tight end. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Stafford looking to throw on third and long. Able to find Harris, complete. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Here's Stafford now on second down. Catch is made by Harry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
There defensively.
Throwing again. Stafford. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, after actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Inside the 30. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down. Slow to get up. Oh, hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now. First and 10. Now Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Now Breeze. Right back to Waller. He's got it this time. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. He's down to the 10-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the...
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saquon Barkley, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints have moved down in front. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Second and 10 at the 20.
Again, it's Michelle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is Harris. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 27.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saquon Barkley with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Saints add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Stafford. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Zach Boyd coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and long. It's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go on 4th. Stafford looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for the strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw, it's Breeze. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Malcolm Jenkins, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 11-yard line.
Breeze going to throw here. Steps away to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Patriots ready to try again on offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. 2nd and 10, Stafford again. To Michelle on the dump off. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it.
Stafford's pass.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. So this one a victory here for New Orleans.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been bought in this pickup. Remember me?
Hold on. Yeah, I got some